What's up, everybody? We'll let some people get up in here. I imagine a lot of people are probably working and they ain't got time to, they don't have time to see what's going on. So can't make a Friday video. So figured we'd go live. What's up? What's up? If you generally follow the channel, you know that every Friday I try to come out with a long form video. But here the past couple of weeks, the weather has been off the chain, and that kind of hurts the old trying to make content, especially when you're trying to shovel out from a snowstorm and ice storm. I think I got that right. What's going on, guys? Can you hear me? I've got these microphones on, but I don't know if it's working or not. Hello, hello, hello. Well, as you can tell, I'm putting some seat covers on. What's going on here? Good deal. Yes, sir. 6 to 8, but we had like about 1/4 of an inch of ice. It was pretty rough here for a while. The snow and ice isn't that big of a deal. It's the whole the cold. The cold is what really got it. I don't know why. There we go. Yeah, it's beautiful here right now. It's absolutely gorgeous. I think right now it's around 50 degrees. I actually had the door open just a few minutes ago until I started this live. And like I said, only reason I'm doing this live is because, well, you guys know, every Friday I try to put out a long form video. I missed last week's video and this week's video because of all of this weather. So what we got going on here today is, which will be in next week's video for sure, I got some seat covers for the old Silverado here. And well, I think they look pretty cool. So I'll give you more of an update in that next week's video, but you know, I just wanted to go live and talk to you guys for a few minutes and work around a little bit, you know, say what's up, see how people are doing. People are staying warm. How's the weather in your area and all of that good stuff. I like these seat covers quite a bit. Most seat covers look generic, and these really, they fit really well and they look really well. I'm impressed with them a lot. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for some riding time. I'm ready to do some riding. I'm jonesing badly. I would have already been out, but yeah, I don't want to get salt all over my bike. So I've been waiting. But trust me, it's been hard. I think my brother is supposed to be bringing his wing over to me here in the next few weeks. I think I got some work to do to it as well. Get it ready for riding season. '51 in Henderson. So you're in Henderson, Tennessee? That's towards Nashville, ain't it? Oh, Kentucky. Okay. I thought you maybe was over towards Tennessee side. I think we're probably about the same here, about 51, 52, somewhere in there. It's been really, really nice. Well, it was in the high 40s yesterday here. I'm just glad to be able to actually be able to do something other than twiddle my thumbs. think I caught everybody off guard with going live because I don't hardly ever go live. I should put my videos out at a different time during the Fridays, but I've got some to doing that it's kind of hard to break that cycle. But I believe more people would be more alert, more tentative if it was during, I don't know, maybe a Friday around 6 o'clock ish or something. Let people get in, time to relax and, you know, do what they do. I ain't trying to leave y'all. I'm just a little bit busy, so I'm trying to talk as I go. Right across the river from Evansville, Indiana. Yeah, been there quite a few times on that side. Yeah, you're real close to Louisville, and yeah, yeah, I know exactly where it's at. Yeah, it's beautiful country up in that way too. Once you get on Indiana side, beautiful, beautiful area up in there. I can't remember the name of that up in there. We've rode up there a few times. I actually got a friend that lives, I can't remember exactly where he lives, but it's right across, right on that area where it turns into all woods and stuff. Him and his wife. I've rode with them a few times. Beautiful country in that area though, for sure. Wow, you got that much snow up that way as well? That's crazy. So you guys got hit a lot worse than what we did. Comments ain't wanting to stay up for some reason. Let's bring you guys over here so I can kind of do some work while I'm doing this. There you go. Now I can see you, you can see me. We can keep rolling and doing what we're doing. Looking at my back, but you know, it is what it is. I was supposed to already have this done, but you know, other issues came along, which we'll talk about that later. If you've watched the channel, if you've been watching the videos, and I know most of you have been, that I just recently put headers in this truck, and the steering shaft has been hitting the header. Even though I clearanced it, I guess everything is kind of settled back into place, and the steering's been a little wonky. You know, you could feel it a little bit. It's grabbing. So I went in, you know, thinking it'll be okay. You know, I'll go in with a grinder and just grind a little bit of the edge off. You know, not much. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that at all, because, well, this is what you'll have. You know, you'll have one of those infinity steering wheels. It just keeps going. So we have a problem. And well, it was a self-induced problem, but we have a problem nonetheless. So I had to go buy or order. Why ain't this plug fitting? What am I doing wrong here? I had to go order a new steering arm. So that's going to be that's a stupid mistake, but it is what it is. At least now I got room to clearance that header. You know what I mean? But what a stupid mistake. That was a stupid, stupid mistake. Yeah. Without this, you know what I'm saying? So do as I say, not as I do, or don't do. I don't know. Don't do anything I do, pretty much. Check out Cave in the Rock, Illinois. Beautiful ride. We've not rode much up in Illinois. I'd like to. You too, brother. Have a good day. Yeah, I've not rode much in Illinois. I'd love to, and probably eventually will. But yeah, you have a good day too, brother. Be safe out there. I know many of you probably not going to be on here right now. It's a Friday at noon. Most people are at work. So I get it. And most jobs are not going to let you watch the BadLsx Garage. So, which we may go live again later on. I may end up putting this off. I don't know. We'll see. We'll give it a few more minutes and see what happens. But I did want to just kind of make some sort of video, kind of telling you guys that I'm still around. My channel's not been hacked again or anything like that. It's just been weather related. It's all been weather related. The reason I haven't made any videos, it's hard to make content when you've got 6 to 8 inches of snow and a 1/4 of an inch of ice. So I don't have these stupid things lined up, and they are fighting me. I think that's it right there. Chevrolet seats are easy to get in and out in these Silverados, but boy, they're a pain at the same time. So let's see if we got it there. No. See what's going on. That side's in. I think that side's in. Now let's adjust this. And we are in, I think. Perfect. That's it. So if you're just dropping by and wanting to see what's going on, I've actually got some seat covers, which will be in next week's video. And I've installed these seat covers. I have actually made a video on this. Like I said, that will come out next Friday. And called Coverado. And they actually fit really well. They look very, very good. They don't look cheap or plastic looking or pleather. I'm very impressed with them. Now, you don't have to take out the seats in order to put them on, but I did in order to make the video so everybody can kind of see what's going on. So I'm doing this the hard way. Let's do it a little easier. Come on. Why do it the hard way when you don't have to? Perfect. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. It looks good. Looks real good. Actually, let's do a little bit of get a little shot of that while we're here, you know. You guys can kind of see what I do a little bit on the sides as well. I like them. Coverado. They changed the interior look of the truck for sure. I like that. It matches better. I need to put a few more red accents on the truck itself, but all in all, I like that a lot. Got to get that other side done, which we'll do that in just a second. I'm going to give it a few more minutes and then I'm going to roll out because it don't look like there's hardly anybody watching right now. I knew it was going to be a bad time, but I just want to let you guys know mostly that I am good. There's no problems. I've not been hacked or anything like that again. It's just been hard to make videos, hard to make content when you've got 6 to 8 inches of snow and ice to try to fight with. So we good. There will be a video next week. Let's see, which one is that? Perfect. Probably needed, yeah, that'll be fine. Anyways, fam, I'm glad you got to see me for a few minutes. I'm gonna get some of this stuff done and stay tuned for next week's video where we will show you guys about these Coverado seat covers, not only for your 2014 to 2018 Silverados and Sierras, but they got them for about anything, all styles, brands, styles, colors, you name it, they got it. But anyways, fam, I love you. And I may go live here in a little while. Wait till everybody kind of gets home and stuff. So I'll see y'all later. Love you. Peace.